Hello again everybody, I hope you're doing well, and I am fresh from the Retro Football Fair. What a great day out that was. Met some amazing people, saw some beautiful shirts, and was able to pick up a nice little something for my own personal collection. I did get quite a decent amount of footage that I can't wait to show you what I have got. However, that is for another time, because it is that time of the month once again. It's a time that I think most people get quite excited for, purely based on the views. It's mystery box time. It's the third of the third month. We've had two boxes already that have been, I think we would agree, pretty satisfactory. Two new clubs, which was pretty surprising considering the amount of shirts that I own. One day we're going to hit a wall. Is it going to be March that wall appears? Well, I think the easiest thing, the best thing to do is to open it up and see what is inside and find out what do we have, because that is the mystery aspect of this all product that I have purchased. As always, I'll let you guys see first. Very curious. Can we do the hat trick in 3 months, sorry, 3 new shirts? The box is a little bit beaten up this time. Chewed by the dog. Right then. We need to break the seal. Where are my scissors? They're up here, I think. There they are. I'm back. Come on. Right here then. That is done. As always, you guys can see before me. Has it gone well or has it not gone well? Can you see what's inside? Possibly. Where's the piece of paper? Who have I got? It is. I don't know. Who is it, guys? It is Almirante Brown. I have a feeling I know that this possibly could be the one with the giant admiral on the front, which would be very cool because I definitely was looking to get one of those. So I am anticipating something very good. Or they have a shirt which has an infinite amount of sponsors on, so we shall see. Ooh, it's definitely ones that I expected. But I can't see the design, so let's get rid of the box. It is a new club as well, which is really, really good. I'm very, very excited. Doesn't look like possibly it's the one with the giant thing on, which is fair because, well, who knows? Very good packaging there from Retio. Get rid of you. Right then, let's have a look. That's the rear of the shirt. Okay then. So we've got quite a lot of sponsors floating on there. It looks like it is a black and gold little shirt, which is, I think we all agree, a pretty nice little colour combination, if not getting a little bit common, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. And then, the main attraction is this one here. There we go. It's just pretty simple. All things considered, considering that they have some pretty wild shirts out there, and I wouldn't have been upset with those wild shirts, but to be honest, I really like this. It has a very, very distinct Argentinian feel about it. I think it's just because of the crest. It's sort of very typical of that sort of part of the world. And I like it. I like that there's sort of a subtlety with regards to the stripes. You've got the black and a slightly different shade, maybe more towards tending to a grey possibly. But I love it. I love how everything is transferred on. My personal favourite preference. But I'm very, very happy with that. Very pleased. Definitely can't say no to a South American one. So we've had 3 of these before. We've had one from Europe. We've had Utrecht. We've had one from, for footballing wise, North America, but Central America, with Tampico Madero from Mexico. And now we have Almirante Brown, which is, of course, from Argentina, which is in South America. So we've hit 3 different continents so far. Could we possibly hit a 4th in the next one? I'm very pleased with that. And now I am going to have to do a little bit of research, because other than knowing that they obviously release football shirts, I don't really know too much about the club. So I'll do what I usually do, and I will definitely do some research this time and come back to you with hopefully some little bit of information. So another success, I would say. Okay, I've done my research. The shirt is dressed on the mannequin. Where is he? There he is. looking very, very good. I must admit, the gold definitely does pop very nice. Firstly, the club is, of course, Club Almirante Brown. They play in the second division in Argentina. The club was named after William Guillermo Brown, an Irish-born naval officer who is held up as a national hero in Argentina as the father of the Argentine Navy. Hence the reason why on that particularly crazy design, I presume, that is the man himself. I would have been pretty pleased with that shirt also, but this one kind of fits more of a traditional sense, which I'm still very pleased with. With regards to the shirt, I believe it is the 2021 away shirt. Now, classic football shirts have this for sale, and they have it as a cup shirt. However, when doing a little bit of research, it turns out it's more of a 99-year sort of celebratory birthday shirt that has been released. And I think there was some sort of raffle with regards to allowing the fans who are, I don't know, club members to get some of these shirts. So it kind of made me think, well, is it sort of a more limited shirt? But considering that they're kind of for sale everywhere, it makes me think probably not. So it is certainly an away shirt. I did think I see other away shirt which didn't have gold sort of sponsors and logos. That was the only difference. So I think it's possible that it could be a sort of special cup shirt which may or may not be worn during mini games. I suppose it depends on how successful they were in the cup. But I think, to be honest, it is better with the gold sort of trims than what it isn't have. So yeah, they, as I said, classic football shirts do have them, and I think they have them in all sizes still, and they're selling it for £39.99, which I paid for the box £35. So once again, I think we're getting, at the very least, value for money, I'd say. Obviously, these guys will have probably got it cheaper, probably directly from the manufacturer. But again, I'm not totally getting screwed over, so I think we're doing 3 for 3. So that's pretty cool. With regards to the club, a little bit of facts. The first uniform used by the kit was acquired. It was yellow and black, which is what they currently wear for their home shirts, and it was acquired through Uruguayan CURCC, which was the predecessor for current club Peñarol, because apparently that was the only one available in the stores. So it's a lot of teams that sort of were created ended up having to borrow stuff from other clubs or just take whatever they could. I suppose that's what they ended up with, and it's now yellow and black going forwards. With regards to the club itself, they've not really been particularly successful. There's not really any sort of high achievements that we can sort of relate to. However, when looking through the Wikipedia page, there was quite an interesting bit towards the bottom. So apparently they reached second division in July 2007 after defeating Estudiantes de Buenos Aires 1-0 in the Racing Club Stadium in Avellaneda. During the match, Almirante Brown supporters threw a bomb onto the field that caused players Caceres and Cubito to lose consciousness. Immediately after that, a big struggle was started by Almirante Brown supporters, throwing seats and other objects to other parts of the attendance. I suppose once you start throwing bombs on the pitch, anything else kind of pales in comparison. They are certainly a different breed down there, aren't they? I mean, that sounds pretty wild. Maybe there's some sort of, I don't know, maybe there's footage of that. Who knows? Do you want to see that? Maybe. I don't know. But that's pretty crazy. But as for the shirt, I'm pretty pleased. It's, like I said, everything's all transferred on. Very, very nice. It's my second Retiel shirt. I got my other one, which was the Boca Unidos shirt. I think they must be like an Argentinian-based sort of manufacturer. I got that one from Mystery Box. I know that classic football shirts and vintage football shirts have a few other clubs floating around. I would like to add some more, though they are selling at like £40, which, I don't know, maybe if they were slightly less, maybe £30, might make it a little bit more reasonable. But I'm very happy to expand my South American collection, especially my Argentinian one. I feel like that's slowly growing in size. There's not really anything specifically amazing with regards to unique characteristics. It's just a lot of sponsors dotted around, but the front looks very clean considering. So I think usually it's like, if it's sort of business in the front and sort of party in the back, I think that's fair enough, to be honest. So it kind of looks like a relatively normal shirt. Anyway, that's kind of it. That's the shirt. We've had 3 for 3 now. The next video I'm going to release, hopefully, if it goes as planned, I think you guys will enjoy because it's something you can all interact with. And then on Friday, I think we're going to look at some Japanese football shirts because the season's sort of beginning. So it's only fair that we look at the shirts that have been released whilst they are still fresh. It's a very, very popular league. People like to hark back to the vintage days of the 90s, but they just never miss a step, and every season they release some great shirts. So I think there'll be some inspiration we can take from there. Following week, we've got eBay video on Monday, as always, and then Wednesday and Friday we've got the retro football content. And then the following week after that, I've got it all planned. So it's quite an easy one for me right now. I'm just I've got the stuff. I just got to film the content. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week ahead. Thank you as always for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.